How is my YouTube family doing? Welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. Let me know what the weather is like at your end. It is kind of getting cold here, so we have to dress warm these days. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you all for Highwata fish curry. And this is some Highwata fish that I brought back from Guyana. Highwata is a similar fish to the catfish. Very sweet, delicious, and rich in omega-3. It have a taste kind of a salmon kind of flavor. Very, very delicious. Let me show you what it looks like. This is my Highwata fish right here. I just wash and scrub them nice and clean. I have mostly the heads and tail to make this curry because you guys know I already made sardine with the body part of the fish. So let me get up my nice fresh ingredients for this curry and let us put it together. So I started to get up some of my ingredients here for the fish curry, and I have here some fine thyme, some green onions, garlic, wirrie or wirrie pepper. It gives a great flavor to any dish. You can also add any pepper of your choice. I have a nice big tomato here that we're going to be adding. I have some broadleaf thyme, very, very good for any curry dish, plus have a lot of health benefits. I have one onion, and as you can see, I already grated half of a fresh coconut, and I have the milk reserved here for the curry, and I have some green mango to add in there. So let me blend up all my goodies here. So let me show you how we put these ingredients together for this fish curry. Come on down. So right here I have all my spices, and I have some turmeric, some roasted ground geera, and some lawless curry powder. This is a very, very tender fish, and I don't like to add any masala in there because it's gonna overpower the fish and change the whole flavor up. So I'm going with these spices only. And here I have my green seasoning that I just blended up. We're gonna add all of it into those spices. And that's my fresh ingredients. We're gonna give it a nice mix to make a paste. It smells beautiful with that wirrie pepper. So now we just added our curry paste to the pot. I'm using a wide pot because I have quite a few pieces of fish. And today I'm mostly using the head and the tail of this fish because that's the part I like to curry the most. We're gonna let this cook until it's nice and brown and starts sticking to the bottom. That's when we can tell that all the spices are fully cooked and the ingredients are all married in together. So I'm cutting up my onions to add to our curry. I like to add my onions after a few minutes when the curry paste is already cooking. We're gonna cut up our tomato, and we have a nice big tomato here. This is gonna work perfectly well for our fish curry. I like to take out that part and then cut the tomato into nice little chunks. If I'm using cherry tomato, I usually add the entire whole tomato because they cook easily and they soften up nicely in the dish. So now we're gonna check on our curry paste, and I can see it starts sticking. I'm gonna go in and add some water, and this is gonna help those spices to really mingle with our herbs. So let's see what's going on, and this is cooking up nicely. Look, I can see my peppers in there. I'm gonna give it a little mix. I'm going in here with my salt. This is the point where I like to add my salt. And that way when you add the fish, it's gonna have flavor. And I like to go in with my onions at this point. We're gonna mix up everything. We're gonna let this onion cook for a minute or so, and for the salt to really mix in, and then we'll come back to add again as we go along. So let's add our fish now to the pot. The head is really, really sweet and buttery for this fish. And I kept them all back to cook curry along with some of the tails. This is gonna be a nice big pot of fish curry. So what I like to do at this point, you go in now and give it a little bit of a mix, like this. And these fish are fresh, came back with me from Guyana. I bought them from the wharf as soon as the fishermen brought them in. We just got these, so they're nice and still have freshness in there. So I'm gonna leave it to cook on medium to low, just so some of the natural water from the fish can completely evaporate before we go in here with our coconut milk, the mangoes and tomatoes. Look how beautiful this is looking. So let's add our coconut milk. We're not adding too much. This is a very tender fish, so just enough to cover it like that and enough to cook our mango. So I'm gonna put in the mango now. I slice the mango thinly because we don't want to have big chunks. This is a tender piece of fish. I didn't go in with sardine and okra and all the additional stuff because it's a simple, nice fish, and I want to make sure that I'm not hiding any of its flavor. We're gonna go in and add some tomatoes. And the most I do with this fish, I'm gonna show you. I swing it around like this in the pot instead of turning it to mash it up because it's very, very tender. So our Highwata fish curry is coming along nicely. It smells really, really nice. I just want some more of this liquid to evaporate. And I can see that the mangoes need to go a little bit more. The fish is already nice and tender and ready, but we're gonna give it a little bit more, about 3 to 5 minutes, and then it's gonna be ready. So here is my Highwata curry, done nicely with tomatoes, mangoes, and all that good stuff. It is looking very, very nice and inviting. I have all my favorite things here on this platter. So I'm gonna plate up soon and let you know how it tastes. I love the color that I'm seeing on it. It smells delightful, and those Highwata fish is just falling apart. So let me do a nice plate and reveal the taste test. So here it is, my friends, and it smells so nice. It looks so beautiful. It has a very nice color. I have my fork here, but I think I'm gonna rest this down and go in with my fingers. It is smelling really, really nice. So just a little bit of rice. I have a piece of the head and a tail. I'm gonna go in right here. So we're gonna mix up nicely. In this corner, I have a piece of the mango right here, nice and soft, and the tomato. I'm gonna mix. And the first mouthful goes to all the viewers. I chopped up some cilantro and garnish at the top when the curry was finished, and it is piping hot. So let's go. This mouthful is for all the viewers. Cheers. Very, very nice. Spicy with the wirrie pepper. The freshness from the cilantro is really coming through, and the sweetness from the coconut milk. Wow. I don't want to stop eating, but I have to go in for a piece of the fish to let you all know how this tastes. So a little bit more of mango, and the mango is not too sour. It have a nice sweetish taste, so it's really, really going well with the fish curry. And when it's hot, it is delightful. So I'm gonna go in right here for a piece of the fish. And this, look at that, beautifully done. I'm gonna go in for a piece of the head as well. And I wanna show the viewers how nice and soft this head is. It is kind of really soft and buttery. So this piece here, I'm just gonna put it in my mouth like that. When you chew into the head, it's like butter is coming out. Look at this. So soft, like really, really soft. Like if you're biting into a piece of cane, and so buttery. I wish I can sit down and give you guys, all of you guys, a mouthful each. It's really, really delicious. And for those who ever tried Highwata before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For all my friends who never had it, it is an on-scale fish, but very delicious and very rich in omega-3. So if you see this fish the next time, give it a try. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna sit down and finish this with my fingers and really, really enjoy this meal. It is so amazing.